Hey, what's going on, guys? BDS Red here, or Red if you prefer. Before talking about the gameplay and everything, I just want to apologize for this mic. It's, a flimsy headset microphone that I bought for maybe $10 off eBay. But if I get a job this summer, and that's a big if I do get a job this summer, I'll go ahead and buy a blue snowball, so hopefully you guys will be able to hear me better on that. Um, but moving on to the gameplay, this is Team Fortress 2. Obviously, if you can't tell, if you've never played Team Fortress 2, you of course probably have no idea what this is. But this is Team Fortress 2, which is probably will be one of the main games I'll be posting on this channel, along with Counter-Strike Source and Call of Duty 4 for the PC and Half-Life 2 Deathmatch and all that fun stuff. Um, some background on it: I had a ping of 160, I think, so it wasn't the best ping, and that's the reason if you see, my shoulder get kicked back by the rocket, and if, it looks like it's shooting, but the rockets don't leave for about like a half a second after I shoot, that's why. It's just because my connection was kind of bad for the most part. But it was 5 versus 5. I believe the other team had a bot on their team, so maybe if that was a real player, it would have changed the way the game went. But I don't do terrific on this gameplay. This is my first gameplay tonight, or this morning. So it wasn't too good, but I had a lot of captures and everything, so I thought it was pretty interesting. And my aim's terrible. I'll talk more about that later in the video. But since this is my first commentary, I figure I should give you guys an about me and my introduction to gaming and whatnot. So my name's Brandon. I am 15 years old, going on to 16 here in 2 months. So that should be pretty fun. What got me into gaming? Well, I shared a room with my then 10-year-old brother, 1999, 2000, and we had an N64 in our room. And occasionally my 13-year-old brother would come over to spend the night. He lived with his dad at the time. And I remember waking up every morning, maybe like 2 in the morning, watching my brothers or brother, depending on if my 13-year-old brother was there or not, playing, Zelda Ocarina of Time. And that's like my greatest memory. I'm just that big of a nerd that my greatest memory is watching my brothers play Ocarina of Time. So that was like my first experience with gaming, really, that I can remember. So I played Ocarina of Time for a while, and then that Christmas I got a Game Boy Color with Pokemon Yellow. Funny story, actually, I had Pokemon Yellow sitting in the cabinet right next to me. So that's about 10 years old. And then N64, we played Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Banjo-Kazooie. Those were all classics and great games. And moving on from the N64, we bought a GameCube. In the GameCube, we played Super Mario Bros. Melee, we played Super Mario Sunshine, we played, let's see, what else was there? Luigi's Mansion, you can't forget that, you can't forget Wind Waker. We played all those games. Those games were real fun. If I still had them today, I'd be playing them. But from the GameCube, we kind of went on to PS2, and PS2, the only game that I remember actually enjoying on that was Grand Theft Auto, Vice City and San Andreas and whatnot. But from that, actually, from that, my brother introduced me to Counter-Strike, and that, I was real big into PC gaming from, that day. And Counter-Strike was real fun. I remember playing that with my brothers. I was really good at it too at the time. I was fantastic at it. Maybe not at a competitive standpoint, but I was really good at it in pubs and public matches and whatnot. So, yeah, that's Counter-Strike. And then from that, my friend introduced me to Call of Duty 4 on the Xbox 360, which I did own at the time. So he introduced me to Call of Duty 4, so needless to say, I got real into Call of Duty 4. That was like my first actual online experience on a console, and I played the hell out of that. I played World at War, but World at War wasn't as enjoyable as Call of Duty 4, but I did play it. And then when Team Fortress 2 came out, the same buddy that introduced me to Call of Duty 4 introduced me to Team Fortress 2. So I have about 480 hours played on Team Fortress 2. I used to be really good at it. I suck now, obviously. But from Team Fortress 2, I started playing Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox 360, and and then Black Ops when Black Ops came out, and this is just me trying to get back into it, into PC gaming. So you'll be seeing a lot of fails here maybe in the beginning, but I promise I'll be getting better. So this is the video wrapping up. You guys can expect to see a lot more PC games from me. You guys can expect to see Counter-Strike, Team Fortress 2, Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, Call of Duty 4, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys later.